Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Stride Esports' newest podcast, The Den. My name is Milo Ocampo, and I'm one of the esports managers at Stride. And in this episode, we are joined by MVD, ESAM, Figurative, Shadic, and Dark Wizzy, the newly debuted Stride Smash team. Today, we are going to be talking about joining Stride, Genesis, the next big tournaments they have coming up, and just overall how they're feeling. So, what's up, guys?
What was your
Pretty
last
good.
name? That was
What's
crazy.
You don't know my last name is Ocampo?
I'm just saying, you said it so quickly. I was like, that's a lot of letters.
I would assume he said it quickly. It's
That's a
his
really
name.
Cool last name, by the way.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Thank you. Yeah,
Pretty crazy.
I say my last
Ocampo.
name like I'm signing it already, just like Milo Ocampo.
Yeah, exactly. It has the flourish to it.
But yeah, so Genesis, Cameron, being, the other Stride esports manager, this was actually your first Smash major. How was it?
I mean, it was my second one because I went to Luminosity Makes Big Moves
Oh,
in
yeah.
January. So it was not my first
bad.
experience,
It
but
was your first P tier.
it's all good. Yeah, I don't know what that means yet, but one day I will.
Premiere.
Um,
It means premiere
It's
tier.
as big as it gets.
Yeah,
I feel like a
mean,
major should be better than a premiere. Major's a much cooler word. I don't know why they formatted it the way they did.
They
Calling-
just made that a few months ago. But
Because
P
on
tier
the
stands for
alphabet,
premiere.
P is after M.
I'm just saying, calling something the P
Yes.
tier does not make it sound cool.
I don't
but-
like it at all.
That's just a personal opinion.
Immediately, just shots fired at Luminosity. This is
Gotta
where
make
this
our own- we gotta
podcast is
make
going.
our
Oh,
own
is that to
rankings
them? Can we
system
start
or
over? I
total
like those
rankings?
guys. Wait.
Well, I also like them.
No, this stays in.
Oh no. All right. Yeah, that's just my personal preference. It's a great name. Yeah, the event was pretty fun. It was crazy. Definitely a lot. I mean, Luminosity Makes Big Moves was cool, but it was all inside a hotel, which I'm assuming is a lot of the ones, or a decent amount of them. Whereas this one was, I mean, it was basically like a whole college campus with people running around to different spots in the convention center and then the arena. So, it was definitely an interesting experience coming from a background in more team-centric esports like League of Legends, Cringe, and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, and ESAM. So you don't travel to events as
True.
often as you used to. And I think you told me the last major that you went to was Super Smash Con and you were super busy. We didn't even know you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how does it feel, going back to Genesis?
And Genesis is always a super fun tournament. I always enjoy it a lot. I know I haven't been traveling as much, but also time is an illusion, so it didn't feel like that long. I literally had to check. I'm like, wait, was the last
Oh, it
big
did.
tournament? I went to Santa Paws, which was in December, but that was not that big of a tournament. But I was like, wow, it's been 6 months. That's crazy. It didn't feel like that just because busy with work and stuff. But it was great to go back. I mean, seeing a bunch of friends in general, seeing my now teammates, which was really fun because it's always nice to have a sense of camaraderie and it's not just about you, right? At Santa Paws, it was about me and then I guess Shiny Mark because we both play Pikachu. But there was nothing else really to do. I mean, Shadic ended up destroying, but at the time I was like, yeah, Shadic's really cool and good. But it was different, the difference seeing him win Santa Paws and then him beat Meister for top 8 was it was night and day. I was like, yeah, Shadic's really good. Corrin's crazy. As opposed to let's go. Yes, let's go, Shadic. It was very different, right? So it was super fun. And yeah, it's nice to be part of something like this.
And you got to play doubles with MVD again.
Yes. I haven't missed, again, I've missed out on tournaments, but I only didn't team with Jesse once. So for me, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to tournaments and I'm teaming with MVD. But yeah, it's obviously great. It is the however many years we've teamed now, 13. I guess that would be 14 now because we started in 2010.
December 2009, but
Well, okay, 2010, basically.
Who's counting?
I'm just saying,
I thought it was December 2010. Oh no, December 2010 was after MLG. You're right.
do that
Yeah,
with
yeah,
your
yeah.
wedding anniversary. See what happens.
MLG. Oh my god, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, it was MLG. So
Jesus.
I'm just gonna not address that comment. Jesse. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we got top 8, and we lost because to two really good teams, right? And we're the second best team in the world behind the people we lost to in losers, which is fine by me.
That's gonna change. Don't worry.
We're gonna
They're
get
so
worse.
No, they're
That's up to that's up to you guys.
not
It's
gonna
gonna
get better. We're not
it
gonna get
better
better than them.
change.
Wait.
That team is ridiculous.
And who was it that you guys lost to? I forgot to
Luis
write
and
that down.
Send.
Okay, that's fair.
They're the best team in the world.
I've lost
They're the best team in the
so
world.
many times.
Dude, it's so hard.
We've
Like,
lost to the blood.
we're getting like four stock, and we're just like, we're doing our best.
That was really good.
In
Yeah,
between games, I'm like, you're playing well. I'm playing well. All right.
we're losing. It's
Like-
yeah, it's one of those just like, you know, playing like, let's say Spargo, and you're just like, he's just beating me. Okay, yeah, I guess.
And yeah,
Those
so
moments you feel like an
Have any of us
underdog.
beat Spargo?
Huh?
And
Not yet.
Have any of us beat Spargo offline?
I've been on
lost
Wi-Fi, which I think is more impressive.
I also beat on Wi-Fi.
Personally.
I lost him twice offline last year.
Boo,
I lost him at Let's Make Big Moves and Gommel.
rough.
Bruh.
Third time's a charm.
I guess
And
Mutex
Bravo,
has, but
you
he's
gotta
missing
feed you
today.
Oh
into
yeah,
him.
mute.
Yeah.
Mute's carrying all the Spargo wins just with him for the team.
So true.
so when that stat comes up, like Stride versus Spargo,
Yeah, it's gonna be like
1 and
5 and 5, 5 and 1 for Mutace.
so
That's
yeah,
funny.
MVD, how were you? Like, how did you feel? You know, being able to play with ESAM again and wearing matching outfits, pretty much.
I mean, teaming with Eric is always a lot of fun. Like you said, it's been since SmashCon. And since then I supplemented one Meat Brawler for a second one. And it was a good time playing with Sabrick a lot. No shots to him, but he's not as good as ESAM. So it was nice playing again. It was good to get top 8 because we were seated like 11th, which I think is our lowest seating since like forever.
Sounds about right.
Crazy. I was like, that's insulting. So being
Considering we
cool.
basically get top 8 every time.
Yeah, exactly. Except SmashCon, we got 9th. But whatever. Single digits. is
Luis
all
and
that matters.
Send, it's not our fault.
True. But yeah, and then wearing the same jerseys. It's been a long time. Obviously since we were on Panda, and it's a thing that I feel like the scene has wanted to, because ever since then, people always like you think of one, think of the other. It's like people were always like, it's weird that you guys are teaming and like ESAM's still on Panda and you're not, and like it's different teams. It's so weird. Like we don't like it. Like bring it back somehow. It's like it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I promise.
Yeah.
But-
I definitely specifically got a lot of comments being like, it's good to see you two teaming together with the same jersey. Like,
Yeah.
there was definitely a lot of congratulations in general, but then specifically, especially on the doubles day when we were hanging out or like around, people were just like, dude, it's so good to see specifically you two on the same team. It was super, it was
yeah,
awesome.
even in person, like it was like they were like, "Damn, we missed that." I was like, "Damn, yeah,
Mhm.
us too." Like, so yeah, thanks Milo, thanks Stride. We
Do
appreciate
you
it.
guys have a name for like your doubles team? Like, are you MVD Sam or like what's the?
Oh,
That's one of them.
That's one of them. That is one
It
of
was
them.
it was also, what was it? It was Thunder Thighs at some point.
Thunder.
Because Pikachu
forward
has
air.
Thunder and
And
what'd you say?
Snake has
Snake's forward
eyes.
air. Thighs.
No, eyes.
He does have
The
eyes.
eyes.
And what were we in Smash 4? I don't remember.
I thought it was ESAM VD. Is that not what
It
was?
depends on who's playing better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so-
Typically, it's
so-
MVD.
so
So mostly it's
Uh,
mostly it's an MPD, except
so-
for that Battle of BC. That was about it.
Yeah.
So-
MVD.
Sometimes it's just us. Like, it's like we showed up. That's when we fight Luis and Send. We get our
Dude, it's
participation.
it's
ribbon.
impossible.
It's
I've beaten them once ever.
I think.
I think we've also beat them once. Out of like
Yeah,
10.
step it up, Wizzy.
He doesn't
Hey,
have a static. It's not his fault.
Hey, I beat them with Ned.
Was he PT?
No,
Was it Sephiroth? How?
it was
What?
Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Alright. That just seems weird because I feel like he would just get smothered.
Yeah, but I'm really good. So
Counter the Ness up B.
So true. You're carried. Anyway, yeah, everything feels good. Genesis is great. Teaming with ESAM and being on the same team. Not just with ESAM, with everybody. Like he said, the camaraderie and like cheering for friends is one thing, but cheering for friends who are on the same team is just another level. And I think that everyone at Genesis, we all experienced that firsthand. And we're going to continue to see that it's like, oh, we've always like cheered for Mutace or Wizzy or Shadic because it's like, oh, these are all good players and people we know. but it's different once you're on the same team and you're all fighting for the same goal. Talking to each other, helping each other, like mentoring each other in some kind of ways, and it's just really cool when you see someone wearing what you're wearing succeed, and it feels good.
Which leads me to Dark Wizzy. Everyone got to experience it firsthand except for you and me.
You got an excuse absence.
But
Yeah, to be fair, I've been at every other Genesis for Smash 4. For Ultimate. For Ultimate.
Smash 4, bro.
Yeah.
Not Smash 4.
No, but yeah, so you told me, before we started recording that you held a watch party. So like how was, viewing your team from home? And like what was that experience for you?
It honestly, so it was actually my first time watch partying like for a teammate. Like I've never done that before. I've been on a team with other people before, but this was the first time that I was like going live specifically to watch them and cheer for them. And it was very fun. Like it was like I would probably cheer for these players regardless, because like I considered all these players our friends of mine anyway. But like just now they're on a team too, so it's like now I want them to do well because they're my friend, and because like the better we do, that's just good for the whole team. The better we do. So I was cheering for them. It was genuinely really fun to cheer for them. Like I was with my chat. It was like a good 50 of us or so. We were just all cheering on Shadic, and there's this one dude that was cheering for Meister. I timed him out because I was like,
This is
Not here. Yeah, not here.
I was like, bro,
Not
I like
now.
Meister as a person. That he's been cool to me. I was like, you're not about to be in the Stride players Twitch chat spamming my chat for Meister when we were all cheering for Shadic. I was like, yeah, you're timed out for like 100 seconds. Anyways, let's go Shadic. This is the entire time, but it was genuinely really fun. Like I was cheering for him. I was like telling my chat. I was like, I don't know like all the ins and outs of Shadic as a player, but I know like a decent amount of them. Like I've watched him play. I fought him. I've lost to him. Hate you, by the way. And
Same, I've also lost.
Hey, you won the first time,
Hey, I did beat him once, but like I know a lot about him, so I was like able to like break down like some of his gameplay, so like the chat can understand like more of like some of his thought process. Obviously, you're not gonna know the ins and outs of a player, like you don't know their entire thought process, but breaking stuff down for them and then like explaining his general game plan and like what he's going for and like why this is good, why this isn't good, and like why he should keep doing that was like super fun, and just like cheering for him as a whole was really good. Like it was really fun to cheer for like my teammate and friend with like my community. So and I actually look forward to doing that more too. I probably won't be able to do that a lot this year because I'll be at the tournaments majority of the time this year.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, I was like, I'll be at the tournament, so I won't really be watch partying that often. But whenever I end up being home, I will definitely do it more often, and I will definitely like prioritize a stream that has a Stride member on. So
just like IRL watch party, be at the tournament.
True.
That's what I did.
With your
Those are
Twitch.
so fun.
Dude, Eric went live for I believe it was Sonics versus Zachary, and his stream spawned with 5.8k viewers.
Yeah, it was also all like I looked at the analytics. It was like 90% Japanese viewers because the Japanese, like again, Zachary obviously big, like everyone loves Zachary, even especially in the States, but like he's way clearly, I mean, he's from Japan, so he's clearly bigger there and has like big YouTube, big Twitch presence. So when I went live, it was almost, my chat was almost entirely Japanese. And it was like, 6K viewers. And I was like, what's going on? That's crazy. Like, it was so weird because the other streams had like, 200, 400. I'm like, that makes sense because it's like it's a stream of Genesis and, you can only get so many on-stream matches. And then that one was 6K and nothing was happening because they were like dealing with an audio issue. And there was just like, it was so many people. It was so bizarre.
I personally don't see myself doing like IRL phone streams just because like I already stream every day. I don't need to put out my phone and stream again. So like maybe if it's like people like really want to see like a Stride set and like they're all stream, I'll be like, all right.
Yeah.
You can always just record it.
So one of my sets.
Well, there also is no like
they're
live
never on
stream
stream.
or anything. Like,
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
that helps a
Just
lot.
see, if I live stream one of your sets, you gotta be hearing me in the background. So
If you're recording it, you got to be a little respectful.
yeah,
That's just
I'm
how it goes.
Respectful. I don't trash talk my opponents.
That smile though.
That was an eyes emoji at the end of the
It's like
sentence.
so loud.
For trash talking your opponents.
Mhm.
No, only respect for all.
Mutace will say what he has to say. He's bold enough to say what we're scared to say. What are they gonna do to him?
Flick his middle
Can't do
finger.
nothing.
He's over.
Oh no.
You gonna touch his hand.
But yeah, just to like wrap up the question you asked, it was very fun, and for the times that I'm home and not at the tournament, and I have Stride members there, I will look forward to watch partying more often. So
Yeah, and in regards to like in-person watch parties, like every pop-off picture that I've seen of Shadic when he beat Meister, you can very clearly see Esam in the back. Every
Yeah, they
single
all got him from
picture.
that angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see Isam, you can see Mute.
You can barely see
I think
Mute.
everybody's like on the other side, I think.
Yeah, I covered the
think-
other side. They were over there, and I was like, all right, we got to cover all angles just in case.
Yeah.
this is a picture of when Shadic popped off against Meister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that picture in like the bottom right, you just see like Icon, like in
Icon,
the
yeah.
corner. And, like, he did like a pop face. That was so funny.
It was a good set.
I love Icon.
Same.
Dude, Shadic, I'm not kidding. When that's the first time I've like screamed that much and like cheering for
Dude.
someone in a while. I was like, there was just so much going on, and I was like, oh my god, he could have died there. And I was like, he didn't die there, and I was like, oh my god, he could have killed him there. He didn't kill him there, and I was like panicking. I was like, no.
It was such a tense set.
It was really tense. I was like explaining to my chat, I was like it's very easy to drop more simple stuff in really tense situations because that's just how competition is. Like it's just so tense, especially in like game 5, like at a premier tier, like you will drop stuff like that.
Especially
So I
how
was
with game
yeah.
4 went.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's okay. We've all missed things in clutch situations, you know.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
any specific
Luto's the
ideas?
luckiest player in the
I
world, you
know.
know. Anyway,
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that?
no, we can therapize that later.
Okay. It's always a VOD.
I don't want to.
Just no, I'm good.
I think you have one more question to ask, actually. You know?
I do.
Thanks.
So,
Hey.
Shadic, first off, congratulations on your top 8 at Genesis.
Thank you.
You had to take down Jackal, Gluto, and Meister in
And
a
Yauda.
row. Yeah,
Alright.
in a row just to
Jeez.
make top 8. You had Wizzy pop in off his seat. You had me pop in off of my seat every time you were on stream. Like, so what were your expectations going into Genesis? And like, how did you feel throughout the whole thing?
So I was looking at my bracket for Genesis, and it's actually so funny because I mentioned on my stream one time that I was like, I will play any Japanese player. I haven't played any of them, but if there's one of them I really don't feel like playing, it's probably Yara because Samus is kind of ugly, and I didn't want to play that. And then brackets came out, and then we just haven't been playing Yara. I was like, okay. And so I prepared for that a lot, which I usually do for all my brackets. And it went really well. I beat Yara game 5, and so also with Noe, which is another matchup, was kind of difficult. Very close actually.
Did he go Pokemon trainer or PT?
PT.
Okay.
Did he go
Pokemon
Pokemon
trainer
trainer
or
or PT?
Oh, sorry, Voldemar.
I was really confused by that.
The way I answered PT. Anyways, yeah. So I beat the Japanese players, and then I lost to Tweak, which was like okay. And then I started my losers run, and I played Jackal. I beat him before. And then after I played him, I played Gluto, and I was really confident actually going into playing Gluto because I think the match was pretty good for Corrin, like in regards like against other characters. And so
Did you 3-0 him?
it was 3-1,
Oh.
but all of the
It was
games that I won
bad.
was like pretty
Yeah.
convincing.
Like multiple 2 stocks as far as I remember.
Yeah,
I just remember hearing like y'all were gonna play, and I was like, damn. I just lost to Gluto. That would have been a fun set. And then like 2 seconds later, it was like, oh, Shadic won, and I was like, what happened?
unironically, like and also because it was off stream, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm not playing on the French Dimension. Like basically, it was telling me like like the whole aura of the French people like just cheering on their player. I'm like, okay, let me just not do that. And so I was like, let's just play off stream, whatever. And also, once I beat Gluto, I played Meister, and that was also off stream. I'm just like, how was that even like possible? It's literally a topic qualifier. But anyways, so I played
Biggest issue with
Meister.
Genesis probably.
Yeah.
Well, in the line, but
One of them, yeah. And the line.
the biggest
But,
consistent issue with Genesis.
Yeah.
We didn't deal with line. What are you talking
Then
about?
I was about to say no one had to deal with the line here but me. No,
I got a VIP past day 3.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I played Meister, and fun fact, or fun, I've never taken a game before Meister, or before
Game?
that set, a game. I was down 0-9 in games. But that's the last time we played was SmashCon of 2022. And so going into it, I had played him like friendlies before the last time we played in bracket, and like we played now. And I was just like playing all the game watches as well, and I was like, I'm playing like pretty good in this matchup these days because like my neutral is a lot like different from how it was before. Um, and also just like the way I position myself in general was really good. So I played Meister, and I was like, I'm playing really good, so I'm like pretty sure I could just win. And then game one, I went pretty convincingly. Game two was like really close. Game three, I think I went like kind of
I think
convincingly
you double
again.
two stocked them.
Yeah.
Like 1 and 3.
Game four, I troll out of my mind. Everybody saw. Um, yeah, I like, I was like 100 to 1, 100 to 0, like percent lead. I think I go off stage and like I almost like die like at 0. It was really scary. And I'm like, okay, we lived, we're fine. But I'm still at ledge getting hit by Bacon. And obviously, and of course, in that one moment, I took like 100% from Bacon alone. And then I just died back here. I'm like, okay, it's fine. I know. I lean back for a second. I'm just like thinking like, okay, what really went wrong? And like, what am I doing right? And you know, I took like a minute or two, and then I play game 5. Immediately jump into a nair, and I was like, it's over. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Before you continue your analysis, do you remember what song you put on for Game 5?
It was.
I remember you reeled back and you grabbed your phone and you were scrolling, and I was like, "All right, he's picking the
It
song."
was something K-pop, but I can't remember like what song in particular, but it was
Okay.
something K-pop.
Okay.
Of course, that's the power. It's so real, it's ridiculous. But yeah,
Does K-pop just actually make you better at the game? Like, is it
yeah. I don't know. It's just like you like lock in, like actually, like you like.
The proof is
It's
there
crazy.
for a lot of
The
people.
proof is there.
I'm sorry, K-pop.
Statistically wise, you know.
Leo brought back the Seogi tag and then won a major. So
Yeah.
that is
Um,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That actually did just happen.
Yeah. But yeah, so I continue game 5, and then it's like really, really close. I live like I can, if you I can after I win, he's like, you live 5 situations, you know, that you could have died to really easily. And I'm like, yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like living these situations. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I got kind of really lucky there. And then I want to
Outskilled.
pop off. I mean, yes, of course, like obviously. I pop off because, you know, I love Meister, but I hate Game & Watch so much. Like, oh my God. And I made Genesis top 8 for the first time. It was game 5 losers. Like, it was crazy, and everybody was there. But besides that, you know, being with Shide, and like everybody's mentioning, having teammates and being on the same team as these guys, being able to support everyone and everyone supporting me is really a nice feeling. Which is a feeling I haven't really had in a while. Like, I've been with a few sponsors, but like I really haven't had that connection like with so many players. But now, like coincidentally, I feel like I've connected with like a few of these players like recently. Like MVD, I feel like we played friendlies at LMBM like for the first time ever, and then I just like got on the same team as you and Esam. You know, I've known you for a good while. Even was a fan and stuff. And Wizzy,
I've looked back at that Instagram
played a
picture
few
and I'm like,
times.
that's adorable. Like,
yeah. So yeah, I think we're all really cool with each other, and I'm really excited like for the things that are gonna come. So I had a really good time, and everything went really well. So I can't wait for the rest.
imagine a tournament with all of us there and Shadic being there.
Oh, of
That's
course.
gonna be crazy.
My dad was
With
like
his
losing.
jersey on.
That group is gonna go crazy.
Yeah. My dad was like losing his mind when I was like made top 8 and everything. And I got called him after I won, and it was a really nice moment. I wish he was there, but you know, he was still supporting me from home, so it was really awesome.
Apparently, your dad and Cameron were becoming besties the entire weekend. They were just texting nonstop, like.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, my dad like really wanted to see like all the pictures. He wanted to know everything that was happening, and you know, I was letting him know, but also Cameron was sending him everything he could. And I was like, yeah, thank you so much. But
Dude, shout out to Rodman.
Oh, Rodman.
He took so
Rodman
much footage.
is the GOAT.
He's
Like,
amazing. Yeah, I was like, he actually is amazing.
wait until y'all
Yeah.
meet him. He's hilarious.
Yeah, and all the pictures you took were like really, really good. So, yeah, this team is great. I don't know.
That's
And
awesome
that
to
little
hear.
camera recording thing that you have, Cameron, that you just like put places.
Oh, the tiny little camera thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it on deck. He's ready.
On
Well,
deck.
I've been trying to piece through all that footage. That took a lot. It's like, and there's a lot of.
I feel
cool
like you were
stuff.
constantly recording the entire time. So it's
That's
like
what you gotta do.
20 hours of footage. That's a lot.
There's a
Bro got
lot.
the seat dislocation.
Oh, the seat dislocation. Yeah.
What
Not
was it
the
like
seat getting
specifically
dislocated.
just was this like specifically just footage for like team stuff, or were you also just doing it as like a personal vlog, just to like have memories, like
Like a mixture of both. Like I did like a vlog perspective stuff that will go up whenever I get the editor, and then a lot of just filming people talking and stuff, because it's like I think Jesse and Esam mentioned, they've been teaming since like 2009. So it's like, I'm not gonna say it, but like I was 9 years old then, and it's like I've been a fan of Smash Bros for that long. Like I have the amiibo wall, so I used to be like a random internet kid that would watch the tournaments in Major. So I tried to film as much of the stuff that you don't get to like experience and see from watching Twitch only. So just random moments and conversations and stuff too, because that's the stuff I think younger me and general fans would appreciate seeing. So
I agree with that. It's definitely a different experience to watch a stream and only watch the sets, and it's wonderful. I'm not going to complain that there's a stream, but it's definitely a big difference between that and then being at the event. Even if you don't really know anybody, it's still just like an entirely different environment and feel. So like, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like an experience like no other.
Seeing players in their element, like not even just as players, but as people. Because if you just watch us on stream and on tournament sets, you're just like, okay, that's the person who plays the video game, and that's all I know. And
that's their character, yeah,
and you know that side of them. But then seeing like us interact with fans and seeing us just interact with each other, talking to each other, laughing, making jokes, like seeing like how people, like how your idle animation is. Like some people can just stand still. Some people like me are just like dancing around all the time. Little things like that, like. You get to learn more about the players, and it makes people, or it could make people appreciate them more as people, and I think that connection is really cool.
Yeah, 100%.
I absolutely agree as well.
Can I bring up something completely random? It's Genesis related.
Okay, good.
Shadic, it seems like, I could be wrong, I don't know how often you do it, but you were chewing gum when you were playing Meister, right?
Yes.
So I didn't realize you were chewing gum. So when you popped off, I think the gum flew out of your mouth, which is fine. I thought you lost a tooth. I thought you popped off so hard that you knocked a tooth out of your mouth. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was like, oh God. And then I was like, oh wait, it's probably gum. I'm going to realize what this is. I was like, oh my God, you popped off so hard and you're going to have to use all the Genesis winnings on a dental bill. No.
I literally didn't even notice. Like,
I mean, that's for the tooth fairy. There's still the adult teeth growing in still.
I need money.
Can you imagine? Can you just imagine like Rodman in the back? He's like taking pictures of the pop off, and then like gum is on the lens all of a sudden.
Oh my God!
It didn't really pop out far. It was like right in front of it.
Was it
really? Wow.
How much harder the pictures would have been? Just bloody mouth, like.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Did he just win a smash match or the boxing match? Like, what just happened?
No, that's crazy. Like.
Yeah, like Meister is just deflated and defeated after the set, and all of a sudden there's gum in his hair, and you're like,
oh, dude, what?
Oh, God.
I apologize. I just wanted to make sure that I was right, and you didn't actually lose a tooth, which you would have noticed by now.
My teeth are all here. So
okay, good. That's good to know.
So, how many packs of gum you go through in a weekend?
Oh, I'm usually good with just one. But I usually go to like 10 different pieces of gum.
Is it for every match or only for like stressful ones?
Honestly, when I remember, because a lot of times I just don't remember. But the thing is, I started chewing mint gum because someone, someone from Texas, told me, I don't know if it's true or not, but the placebo is definitely doing something on me. That if you chew mint gum, it like unlocks some like 20% of your brain or something. I don't know. But ever since he told me that, I started doing it, and it makes you like, I don't know, focus. But I don't know. I just never do it all the time.
Sponsor?
But yeah.
Milo, get on that.
Are you telling me that Stride Esports needs to be sponsored by Stride Gum?
That'd be cool.
I forgot that was a gum company.
I'm happy that you mentioned that because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a Stride gum company, but I'm not going to say it.
So the first jersey that Stride ever had, like, and I think I'm the only one that owns it. It's black and orange. Everyone was coming up to me at Shine, like 2022, saying, "Gum company?" And I go, "No, education."
They're like very different.
I will say, to follow up on Shadic's thing about the gum, I don't know if it's specifically mint gum. I don't think it has anything to do with that. But a while back, a few months ago, Carlos told me, Sonic's, his name is Carlos. But a while back, he told me that he chews gum in bracket a lot because it is like factually proven that chewing gum while doing something helps you focus. And I was like, is that actually true? And he was like, yeah, because I do it all the time. And I was like, okay, I'll test it out. Sometimes I still forget to bring gum to tournaments because it's just not part of my like instinct to like pat gum and go to a tournament. But I tried it out a few times, and like it felt good to do, like chew gum while playing, because apparently I want to look into it more, like actually search it up like on Google, be like, why does this help you focus? But that's what he told me, and he said that he does it all the time, and I tried it out in a few tournaments, and it felt good. I actually, Shadic, actually at LTC, I think I was chewing gum the entire time.
Yeah, I was chewing gum too. Like every time
And
I
that's
see a
why y'all got
picture,
top 2.
I guess so.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, I guess it just kind of helps you relax and just helps you focus. And it, like, I didn't mind doing it, so I tested it out that tournament because I remember bringing a pack of gum to LTC specifically to try it out. So I was like, okay, I need to stop forgetting to like bring this gum.
Yeah.
I was like, Carl told me to do this, and I tried it out, and I was like, okay, well, I got second, so thank you, gum. It was all the gums.
All the gum.
It was all the
So
gum.
if-
It wasn't me.
So, if you listened to K-pop while chewing gum, you probably would have gone first. I think that's a big takeaway here.
The thing is, Shadic was in Grants. He was also chewing gum, and he was probably listening to K-pop at one point in that tournament. Yeah, so I probably wasn't going to win regardless.
Chew 2 pieces of gum.
So what's the counter to K-pop? Like, what do I have to listen to counter your K-pop? Like,
I
J-Rock.
don't think there's a counter. I think
There's no
just
counter.
focus on
J-Rock.
K-pop.
There's no counter.
man.
You just need something that you probably like you're like, oh, I love this. So like, it's like turns up your energy. I don't know, a little bit.
Only listen to You're Welcome from Milano.
Just
Yeah.
do it.
If it works,
Next local against Sonics. Test it out.
You need something for that.
song's not long enough for the set, bro.
Why did I just imagine like
On
MVD
repeat.
doing a skit of like Maui from?
Content.
Just-
That's
just-
content,
You're giving
man.
Cameron ideas. I see.
Yeah,
I see
I already have
delivering his
ideas. You guys
eye.
are just-
Like, he stood up. He's taller now.
Yeah.
Like,
We got Mal VD in here.
Oh
So.
my god. Yeah, so during the next local MVD, I will give you my Disney Plus account. You can watch the whole Moana while you're playing.
It might take the entire movie for one Sonic set.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to say.
especially if it's Grants. Actually, no. Our Grant sets go much faster.
Is it because you give up and just want to go home, or
No,
actually
it's because
reset
like
them?
so with me and Sonics or Wrath, the trend is if I beat them in winners, I get 6-0 in Grants. There's no, it's impossible. It can't happen because they're
Stop
like
beating them in
they're-
winners.
I got to beat them sometimes. Like they're just warm, and they I sit down. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready, and then I get spin dash once and lose like 3 stocks, and I'm like, what happened? I don't know.
dude, Jesse's locals have
Those are cursed.
double Sonic, Meat Gunner,
Meat
Double Sonic
Gunner.
Meat
Zelda.
Gunner.
Zelda,
Yeah.
and like
2 Zeldas sometimes.
Who's the second one?
Waldo, where is he? Don't know.
The Ike
Sometimes
player?
he shows up and does well.
No, it's a
What?
girl. He
Different.
isn't even.
different Waldo.
Okay.
He was.
I think he goes by Society Man.
Yes,
Sometimes?
Society Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that very reason is why I stopped going to Vegas locals. Because I'm like I was telling MVD like last night. I'm just like, why would I go to fight 2 Sonics, to fight a Zelda, and just have a terrible time doing 30-minute sets? It's exhausting.
Enjoy playing against the characters that are annoying, and then you'll never not like Smash Ultimate. That's the secret.
I tell everyone
I say
who
before-
swears that they love playing Sonic, like Shiny Mark and all these crazy
don't.
people. And I'm like, come to a Vegas local, please. Just come, just show up one time. Play in the trenches that we have to play in every week. And really see if you like it. Because there'll be some times that I'm just like, I go to my local, I'll get second or third. And I'm just like, I made good money because our payouts are good. But then I'm like, was it worth it? Like, I just sit there like thinking about how many times I have to hear Sonic Spin Dash, and I'm like, this is so obnoxious. And people are like, I would love to have that kind of practice. I'm like, no, you really wouldn't. You really would not. People swear they want to play like the upper echelon top 3 player in the world on a consistent base. You don't. You really don't. It makes you feel awful about yourself. Very
I think specifically like it just Sonics would be one thing, but I think going from Sonics and then losing and then being like, oh, I have to fight Wrath in losers finals doesn't help, because one, they're very different Sonics, and two, it's just like, I feel like you can always chalk up losing to Sonics as like, well, he's however highly ranked he
he's
was
better
on
than me.
Lumen rank.
Like,
That's
GG.
exactly, like he's amazing, right? One of the best players in the world. But then it's like, hey, play the same matchup again. Also, Sonics just gave him advice because their entire goal is to just get better individual, like as like together almost.
Dude, for a bit, I would like I would do really well against Wrath, and almost like
You
very
were destroying
rarely
him
lose to
when he went there at first.
I wouldn't say destroying, but I was winning
Consistently.
most of the time. And then like Sonics handed him the scroll that had my name on it, and I'm like, dude, what did he tell you? Like,
Have they told you what they told you, or what they told him?
I'm not gonna get into that because
Okay.
I don't want to upset people.
To contextualize, yeah. So to contextualize to people that feel that they would want practice against Sonic players or whatever, the local that we were at on MVD and I were at on Saturday, it started at 6 p.m. I told MVD, no matter how well or how poorly I played, I have dinner plans at 8, so I'm just gonna DQ. So I left. Drove 30 minutes, got to dinner at around 8:30, had dinner, did some errands, cleaned my house, and by midnight, loser's bracket was still not done. And
No. The tournament ended at exactly midnight.
Really?
Yep. It was like the commentators were counting down to midnight, like a New Year countdown, to be.
Was it Sonic Ditto Grands?
And of course, and it was game 3, and Sonic's just had a big lead, and they were like, "Will he finish before midnight?" And he did. It was like 12:02.
Well, regardless, the point is, I was able to have a whole life while that local was wrapping up.
One life.
Okay, for context, we started at 6 and ended at 12, but our tournament was 115 people.
Yeah,
it wasn't like a 40-man bracket that was just like until midnight.
The top 8 just took forever because it's Sonic versus this and Sonic versus that, and then the Sonic Ditto, and then Sonic versus this and Sonic versus that.
Forgot me
Gunner was also there.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Forgot
hey,
to be
guys,
Gunner.
Am I invited? Me Gunner at the door.
Okay, but I must say the HyperX Arena looks literally insane. I've been there one time.
Oh, we have the best venue,
Ludwig's event
in the world,
and I can't imagine being there like on a weekly basis. That literally sounds insane for a local. Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
Jesse, I told you that like a few days ago. Remember, I was like,
Yeah.
"Why is your local better than some majors and nationals I've been to?" I was like,
yeah. He was like, "What is this production quality?" I was like, "Yeah, it's our local." Like,
Yeah.
our local is like $15 to enter, and it's
Damn.
the most reasonable price thing you could ever think of. Like, you walk in, and you're just like, "Oh wow, this place is gigantic."
Yeah.
It's 2 stories. There's they have like
Food and drinks.
ballpark seating if you want them, if they pull it out. They have food and drinks, but the food is like
Good.
2.7 times more expensive than it should be now.
Oh.
So it's awful.
Oh, okay.
Don't buy
Casino
food
food.
there.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Casino food.
Yeah, they have 2 bars, one upstairs, one downstairs.
It was yummy though.
No, the food's great. The drinks are good. Like the atmosphere. They have you on the big stage, and they have like the really big like setup behind you that you can watch the games, and then on the side it has like who's playing with their character portrait. Like, it's the production quality for that tournament is absolutely insane. Those people do crazy work.
Yeah.
They're
Does Sage still work there?
I haven't seen him in forever,
Okay.
but he might do like remote.
I know
stuff.
that's why he went there, and I was curious.
Yeah, but we have the best local venue in the world. Easy peasy.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Actually, probably, not even close.
Not even
Actually, it's not even close.
I think the Red Bull gaming sphere in Japan is pretty cool, but that's still not the same thing.
Yeah, we have AC.
Great.
I hope so. If you're in the desert.
Yeah, actually though.
It's not that bad. You just stay indoors. We're gamers. We ain't going outside.
We did the same thing in Miami.
Yeah, when the summer comes and it's like, oh, it's 120. I'm like, oh, really? It's 70 in my house. Like,
No.
I don't know what 120 feels like. You can go out there.
Oh God, I would actually pass out.
So
I
speaking of
can't do hot
Florida,
weather very well.
yeah, speaking of Florida, y'all are going to Cirque next week. It's next
Yeah.
week, right? Yeah, it is next week.
Yeah.
Next weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I couldn't even.
Wait, that's
can't
next
believe it's already happening. Like, it's already.
Yeah, like
happening.
it's not
I
it's
was
not
like,
it's
Genesis-
not 3 days from
Genesis-
now, it's 10 days from now.
Like March,
Genesis
yeah.
happened,
Next
and then I had
Friday,
the regional, and I was like, okay, I get to have a little break, and it's like, oh, it's just next weekend. I'm like, oh, all right, gotta prepare already, here we are. But
Yeah.
can't complain about going to Smash tournaments.
Yeah.
I just love Smash, and I
Cirque
like
and then
winning.
Collision back to back. Let's go.
Yeah.
MVD traveling back to back from each coast.
Yeah,
Or are you going straight from Cirque to Collision?
I am.
Okay.
I decided, I was like, if I go to Cirque, I can fly back to Vegas for like 2 days and then go to Jersey, or I can go to Cirque and then go see my mom in Jersey, just stay there,
Yeah.
and then go to tournament. So
Makes
that's what
sense.
I'm doing. Very fun.
Did y'all sign up as heroes or villains?
I'm a hero. I don't think that would make.
Put in the bracket, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
was
really
also put
love
in the bracket.
I really love the color red, which is the only reason why I would like to be a villain. But I don't think classifying myself as a villain just makes any sense in any
All right,
kind
it's
of
time. We're gonna
picture.
Shadic villain arc. Shadic villain arc.
If
No,
the
no.
gum landed on
I-
Meister's head, villain.
Villain arc, yeah, exactly.
Oh my god!
It was on purpose.
It's the true combo. Pop off, spit out.
Oh my god!
To be honest, I haven't even like looked into that. What do you get like a red
Yeah, what does that
pass
even
at
mean?
collision, or do you get like a
Low
blue
key,
pass? Like what?
I
maybe
have no idea.
I'm down
Okay,
for that.
to be honest, I haven't.
I would expect it for that to be like a crew battle or something. I think that'd be really cool.
Probably
500-person crew battle.
Collision. They okay. Well, Collision did the most like. Okay, I don't think it was their fault, but it was like the most unserious crew battle ever. It was like Sparkle's.
Oh,
versus Twigs
yeah,
Villager.
yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
what? I was like,
yeah.
what is going on? I think it was Twigs DK
Yeah.
versus like Sparkle's Plan or something, and someone was Villager, and then it was like
Zomba's
I
Weave
saw
It. I
Leo's
can't.
Ike. Yeah, I saw Leo's Ike against Zomba's Weave It. I
Oh
was like,
yep. Oh, that
like,
was
they
so
playing random. I
dope.
was like, what is going on?
It was like
was
a
funny to watch,
tertiary or something. But yeah. Anyways.
It's like
They
when
were
we
all
ran.
villains that day.
It's like
I'm
when
actually
we.
kinda curious. I think I'll look into it after the podcast to be like, see what's the point of the hero.
So, like,
villains.
Everybody's going to Cirque, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yay. Squad.
When are y'all
Well,
getting
it's
there?
not me.
Shadic was he?
Yeah.
Just show up.
Well,
Wait, what?
He has an important family matter to attend.
Friday morning.
Oh, that's
Friday
fair.
morning.
Yeah, but I will be at Collision.
We'll all be
Good,
there
yeah.
except for one of us.
That's me.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah.
Well, Esam, I'll FaceTime you and we'll just walk around like this.
But yeah, I think the next few tournaments we'll probably all be at is probably gonna be a combination of like Cirque and then maybe down the road, definitely not Collision, not Battle BC, but
Combo Breaker.
CEO combo breaker.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely probably CEO, probably Gamo.
Isn't there
Yeah,
Dreamhack
you said-
in April and May?
There's a DreamHack in
DreamHack
there.
Who said my
Dallas.
name?
Dallas.
Is it safe to say that you're going to be at least to every Florida tournament?
It depends on timing a lot of the time, but I went there last year. Got top 8, so that was pretty
Okay.
cool.
Oh yeah, you and Riddles had that crazy set. I forgot about that.
Dude, I threw so hard. It's
know, I
fine.
know.
I would have been the one to get second and then lose to the Buzz.
Who threw harder against Riddles? You or me?
It was definitely Eric.
Honestly,
Are you
Don't
are you
remember
sure?
your
Because
stats.
I just didn't know about the janky up throw up air up B combo,
Oh, and you got grabbed on the platform at like
and
40.
I died to that 5 times
5.
below
your fault.
100.
5?
Was it
So
down throw or
who
up
cheese?
throw?
Who choked more?
I didn't get cheese.
Jesse,
I
I'm
just
gonna say
choked.
Eric because when I tell you Riddles whiffed like one of the laggiest moves,
The
that Terry-
uppies?
one of the few laggy.
His
moves that Terry
uppy does
has.
not have lag. You're a liar. Do
I said
not
one of the-
say. Don't say.
All right,
I said
we're
one of
gonna.
the few moves that actually have like, bro, he landed in front of you.
You know
No,
what?
he didn't. I
Already-
down. Oh no, I forward smashed. He landed behind me, actually.
Okay, then turn around and up smash. Sorry, like just
Impossible.
up smash him. Like you
I
would have won
wanted
the
to
set.
down smash.
No, you have
Why
a
this-
sweet spot. You have a sweet spot. Your up
Rude.
smash would have killed.
Hold on.
Terry is so ridiculous.
Have
Why
you ever
is it
beat
a
Riddles?
Plus?
Girl, he goes Kazi on me. I'm never
That's
beating him.
that's the first set he's ever beat me.
Kazi is easier.
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. Can you guys please pick Mario against Riddles next time and please tell me how that goes?
I'll go me
Please
brawler.
let me
That's
know.
basically the same thing.
Did you know that if Snake crouches, his electric
go-
God Fist goes over?
I'm going Joker against every Kazi I ever fight from now on. I'm learning Joker.
I will
Kazuya,
just.
So
That doesn't seem
you-
good either.
it's decent for Joker. It's way better than bro. It's a lot better than Mario
All right,
Kazuya.
so-
Okay?
so Izzy, I
Just
have a
play
question for you.
Jigglypuff. For
I have a question.
Kazuya.
Izzy.
Wait, what'd you say, Jesse?
How many frames of landing lag do you consider? Is necessary for moves to be considered laggy?
It has like 15. It's so low.
How much? How much? Give me a number.
Do you mean like on shield or just on the ground?
Like, how many
on
frames of
whiff,
landing
How many
lag?
frames of landing lag needs to exist for a move to be considered laggy?
To be considered like
you looked
for
it up
me
on Ultimate
personally?
Frame Data.
Yeah, for you personally.
I want to say around at least like I would say like at least like 5 or 6 is punishable. Like
You
if you're
punish.
fast,
That's
like,
like
to
me
whip, like, to
brawler
whip
nair
punish.
has 5 or 6 frames of landing.
Yeah,
lag.
Yeah,
that's
this
like
is not.
crazy.
This is not on shield. This is like a whiff punish. Like I think I can punish things that are like -5 to 6 on the ground.
He's lying.
Like if you're fast
You
enough,
know that's scientifically not possible.
like to maybe I'm thinking
You're
more of a
you're
reason.
saying that if a move has 5 frames of landing lag, you can consistently whiff punish it. So you're consistently whiff
Oh, no,
punishing
probably
every
not like
back air in the Mario
no,
Ditto.
No.
Every
Probably
neutral.
not consistently. But
That's
like,
the question he's asking.
Yeah, that's the question.
oh,
What-
okay.
what
I just
frame?
meant like punishable as a whole. Like
No. What frame does a move
Oh,
have to
okay.
be for you to be like, I will always punish that move if they whiff it?
Oh, always. Oh, that's a lot more than. Okay, so I was hearing that wrong because that just meant like, what could you possibly punish every now and
No,
then?
it's
I was
okay.
like,
Yeah. For you, what move are you very confident in always punishing at X frame?
Probably like. Trying to think of a move that like.
Oh my god, just hit like 20 frames,
Maybe
20 frames.
I would
Like,
say like Yoshi's forward air landing lag. I think Yoshi's forward air landing lag, whatever that is
Okay,
pretty.
let me check Yoshi's
punishable.
forward air.
I'm saying Yoshi because I consider Yoshi my personal best matchup,
No, that's
and I
fine.
feel like his landing forward
You're
air
a
is
weirdo.
like
It's fine.
I play Yoshi.
You're a weirdo.
Forward air
I think
has
Forward air has 12 frames
12.
of landing lag.
Yeah, I think that's like decently punishable,
Okay.
like on the ground. Like
So
All right,
Terry-
Terry's up. He
Yoshi-
has 15. So
Oh, yeah.
Shadic said 20, and I was like, yeah, say 20. Say 20 right now. See what happens to you.
I was like, I'm glad I randomly got 15 correct.
Yeah, it is 15.
It's
Yeah,
so
his-
not laggy.
Terry's
from how
up.
strong
He has
it is.
15 frames of landing lag. That's not that bad.
Yeah, it's definitely not that bad, but it's definitely like you
That's like more than my forward air,
can
or
definitely
less than my forward air.
you can, like definitely punish.
It's less than every move I have.
Yeah, oh, by a lot.
No,
But
you
yeah,
can
like,
punish it. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's unpunishable.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just arguing that it's not a laggy move. By
It has
any means.
3
Okay,
more
fair.
frames of landing lag than my
Yeah.
forward air. It has less landing lag than my back air. That's crazy.
I guess we had like different perspectives of like laggy punishable because in my mind I was more so just thinking punishable like for the
yeah.
because I was like dude I don't think that was that hard to smash that but
Like, we
it's also,
agree.
you have
We-
to like factor
Air
in like
was
this is like
pretty
a game 5 like against like
And he
a top
drifts
10
a
player.
lot.
Yeah,
He
like
does drift a lot.
it's things like that. Like things like that are also way easier to miss in tournament. Like it's stressful. There's like it's hard. Like it's against a top 10 player. It's like game 5. Like you want to win.
And I had to
It
notice that I had to
becomes-
get out of the move in the first place.
Yeah, it becomes a lot harder to like recognize. Like a lot of the simple things can sometimes be a lot harder the more stressful a situation becomes. So like I would
Yeah.
never like fault a player for that. It's just like obviously like when you're just
Except for
watching
you,
yourself-
Esam.
Yeah, but like I was like, damn, he definitely could have smashed that. I think.
Imagine missing the punish in the laggiest move in the universe.
So the correct answer was to dash towards center and then wait and then start dashing and charge down smash. That's the actual answer. And I know that in theory. I just messed up.
but in the moment,
Which
it's
we all
always
mess up.
different.
We're all human, so yeah.
Yeah,
So true, bestie.
it was box. That was why.
Mhm.
I mean, he also Ethan did tell me the other day that like it's like weird to out smash on the box, right?
Oh, let's not talk about the other set I lost. Why is this the
Yeah.
let's talk about sets I lost time? This sucks.
No, Wizzy, I had the same conversation. I was like after that set, I was like, Eric, what happened?
I was like, I tried.
I was like, that was the.
I
probably
won the
freest
set
up smash I've
like
ever
4
seen.
times.
He was like, yeah, and I was like, okay, as long as you know. But we're both painfully
God.
aware of
Take out my
why
up
we
button.
lost our matches at Genesis. It happens.
Oh, dude, your Gluto was so unfortunate.
Although, so what's more unfortunate about the Gluto? Me missing the up air like a bot, or
The up air.
The grenade.
That grenade. Nah, it was
That happens all the
it was
time.
the
The up
grenade.
air is the
No,
unfortunate
that
thing.
does not happen all the time.
So did you test
see
if it would kill
did
normally?
you see how he was dead? I know
Like-
he was dead.
Okay.
100%. I would bet I
Wario's
would
head.
bet
I have no context. I play
every
light care.
penny I have
How?
he was dead. That's why if you look, I think in the player cam, I did like a because the angle he went, I was like, that's
You went
not
high.
forward tilt sends. Like, what in the world happened? But
Yeah.
also, how far behind me that grenade was,
If you waited like 3 more frames, it was
bro.
Yeah, you
probably
wouldn't
like
have caught it.
two, like one. Like on
yeah,
it was
really
that.
far.
I looked at it and I was like, bro, when did I get the teleportation glitch? Like, what happened? Like, someone just shot a portal and I was like, bro, that's not okay.
I feel like that is one of the few situations where grabbing it like that does not benefit you.
That's the
Like,
only time I've
yeah.
ever lost a game or a set to that mechanic.
That
I'm not
sounds
gonna lie.
not true. I feel like
didn't-
that happens a lot.
I know how bad I
Does
felt.
it?
I believe me, I know. I broke
Okay,
my book
fair enough.
bag.
I'm not gonna lie. When I watched it, I didn't pay it too much mind because I was like, I think Wario was gonna live that 4-2 anyways. He's heavy. As
That's
hell.
what I was
But then,
thinking.
but then I looked back and I was like, Jesse had a lot of rage.
Fresh
And-
rage at the ledge. He was 1,000%.
And like the
I'm a
grenade
tester.
made him go.
I was
like-
gonna say, go. You test all this stuff that
Not right
listen,
now.
Hale,
Not on the
I
podcast, but I
promise
will let
you.
you know after.
and because the grenade made him go like upright.
He hit the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, what the hell? And I was like, was he gonna live that anyway? That's why when it happened, I was like, oh my god. Oh, never mind, he would live anyway. So I just like kind of stopped because I was like, Wario was just fat. So I was like,
Yeah.
maybe he was gonna live regardless. I would honestly test it because I was genuinely curious. I kept thinking about it. I was like, would that Fortune have killed? Because I was like, Mario's really heavy, like really heavy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm turning on my, oh god, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I opened OBS.
I'm like,
Sorry, I
right
opened
He put the WandaVision.
No, I understand what happened. I understand what boop, boop. Sorry about that. I turned my OBS on and like my camera's not deactivated there. So that was my bad.
But yeah, Genesis was definitely very fun to watch.
We're
I
not
would
that
be back
old,
there.
Eric. Jeez. Our stuff.
Genesis was fun to watch, and I was glad that the entire team, like, no one underperformed. Like, no one placed below. So, no one.
It was my seed.
Below their seed, dude.
Oh,
No one placed below-
I lost to two people like
Dude,
ranked
he also
players.
chased and base mage. Like, I've lost to both those players.
I know I was there.
I've also
I've
beaten both of them.
never lost a base mage.
I have.
Wizzy, remember.
He's only beat me once. I beat him multiple times.
Wizzy, remember.
He had to cheese me.
With Cirque next week, everything you're saying now, we will probably bring up if you don't do well.
Wait, say that again?
We're gonna
You
talk
think
trash.
you better outplay-
I'll translate. If you flop next weekend, it's over for you.
Oh, I usually
We're
don't
gonna
play
do it.
Smoke on my team.
We're gonna do a 1-hour podcast of roasting you.
I usually don't place below. Whoa, wait! I said no one placed below this year at Genesis. That was not roasting. That
No,
was a good
you
thing.
you
That
said
means
you
whatever
said
the
under your breath, I beat base mage.
Oh, because I was talking about how like I was like I've lost to both of them before, but like I've also beaten both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, like I've lost to
I'm
Chase
good.
and base mage.
Roy base made my play him. It was so free. And then I got stung at 40 and missed every tech. Chase
Oh,
beat
that
me.
was-
Chase outplayed me.
I'm like,
That-
dude,
That
Chase
one
is
rest he
really
got on
good.
you on Hollow Bastion was actually
That's what I'm
impressive.
saying.
The one that like you
And then
were-
I was destroying him game 1 and I got sung at the ledge at 40 and I saw it happen and I was like, this isn't going to hit me. Whoops.
Oh,
He was at
I
150.
So sad. I was like, the one time that East Sam should spam T-Jolt when he's doing that, I was like, why is he running towards this thing? Because I was like,
I
he's
wanted to
scared of my
flutter
head.
him.
I was scared of my head. I was like, base's only win con right now is to put him to sleep, and then he fell asleep, and I was like, no.
I know. I'm just going to go me brawler next time and kill it 17 times. It's fine.
Oh, you're gonna get gimped.
No, I'll just kill him. It's fine. It's better.
No,
It's
you're gonna
fine.
get gimped.
No,
You're
I'm
gonna
not.
get gimped.
No, you're
I don't
gonna
get
get
charted against him a lot. It's just scary, and I didn't want to do my first tournament back, but I'll be fine.
Yeah, I remember you played
All
friendly with
right,
him.
all right.
I destroyed him.
You will beat him the next set. I have faith. I would
I'm gonna
actually
beat
wanna
you
win.
too. I'm not gonna beat you. You're really good.
You're not, honey. The last
No,
time we played,
it's so hard to
you
beat.
got
I know I
triple-
did.
Yeah, don't play that card. You got triple 2 stock last
It's
time.
okay.
I did
It's
round
okay.
one.
Triple 2 stock.
You got
What's
triple
that?
2
I
stock
got
last
caped
time.
like
Right.
4 times.
That was
I
like
don't
me
know.
and that was like me
He
and AK.
lost on Kalos with Pikachu.
You caped me at 12. You did 4 though
Jeezer.
at
Well,
0 into cape.
Eric, it's okay. It's okay. I'll beat Wizzy.
Thank you. And then also me.
Yeah, you better turn around, and roll your eyes. What you gonna say? What you gonna say? Huh? Yeah. Got him.
Don't worry. The next time we play, I got something for you. The next time we play, don't worry.
What are you gonna SD again?
He's gonna go Sonic.
Whoa, no.
Yes,
I will
morals.
SD. I will absolutely SD. I will absolutely SD.
Yes,
though.
morals. You'll get a forward to the forwarder at 0 and then still lose the game.
I was gonna say SD versus me, but that's literally the
can't
only time
believe
I've beat you.
Dude, I killed you.
did.
I 0 to death you and still lost that set. That was
Could be
like 4
literally
years
at 0
ago.
game 5, and
Yeah,
I was like,
that was 4 years
"Oh."
ago, and I still lost. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
I got him.
Is that the Thunder tournament?
That was
No.
the Let's Make Big Moves when I was like top 10 in the world, like actually.
Yeah, I got.
I remember that time when we were both top 10.
Yeah, I was like top 15 at worst. We were like top 15 at worst, dude. We were like,
We were doing really good.
It was really good.
Both of us top 3 in Glitch and then top 8 in Genesis back to back was kind of sick.
oh yeah, we did do that.
Yeah, that's why we were top 15.
That's a long time ago. Hey, let us have this.
It's okay.
Who are you talking to? No one's letting you
I
talk.
saw, no, I saw Milo started laughing. Milo started laughing. I was like,
Milo? That's crazy. It's not Milo and
He's
Stitch.
trying
Come
to
on, man.
sign off. We're just rambling.
No, I'm not trying to sign off. I am trying to sign off. But no, yeah.
Oh,
It's okay.
Oh wow, I did not realize it was past 6.
A new era is beginning with Stride. Y'all have access to travel to tournaments. Y'all have access, to build each other up. Like, we're gonna have a good year. Like a really good year.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited to be at an event with you guys.
We're gonna have a good 2 to 5 years. Right?
Of course.
Decade.
Damn.
This is
Wait.
this era of Stride is going to turn into a dynasty. And to kick off that 2 to 5 year plan, I wanted to let everyone know that we have launched the beta for our platform, Stride GG. If you want us to stick around for a long time, please help us make this platform the platform that the FGC deserves. Now, what is Stride GG? Everyone seems to ask. No one seems to know. Think about the tournament functionality of Start GG mixed with the data that you get from PG Stats, and with a lot more features that are in the pipeline. But we do need the help of the community to join, sign up for the beta, and participate. And give feedback. More importantly. So, with that, thank you everyone for listening. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next week.
Classic.
Peace.
Classic.
Later.